I just was, for my other video, I wanted to keep talking about the idea of how the brain remembers things, which is very interesting science. So we can, like I said, what's known about the brain, what science knows about the brain, what we kind of intuitively know about the brain, is that we overly remember traumatic events or traumatic things or things that were dangerous, and there's a good reason for that, and we just need to manage that so that can't change the actual event that happened. We can learn a lesson from it, and that's really what we want to take from it. We don't really want to think about could we go back and change the event, because that's already done. That's what we want to take from the event and how we handle it going forward. But there's a scientific biological process that's going on there too that we can take advantage of. That is the connection between the endocrine system and our memory. So when we have a dangerous situation, our bodies goes into like fight or flight mode, and that means it starts producing a lot of epinephrine, or it's called adrenaline, and other things, and a big surge of that. Cortisol. Your body starts producing these things to prepare you to take action. It's not the way your body typically is not in that state, but it changes. It changes from its normal, relaxed state to one of intensity. And that can be also in a positive way. So we also remember typically really happy events and exciting events too. And that's because of the same thing. Those when we get excited and we get happy, or we have like a party, we're also producing these similar kinds of hormones and things in our brain. And those hormones just have a neurochemical process that helps turn on memory function. And so even if you were trying to remember things like in school, believe it or not, you can use that. So through certain breathing techniques will also help heighten those things. So like if you just breathe in the way that you would breathe if you were excited, like either fearful or happy, both, that helps turn those things on. Getting some intense exercise after you study, and getting plenty of sleep, because during the sleep process, our bodies produce certain chemicals during sleep that help also stimulate the memory process. And so they found that like if people study something and they go out and they do something like jump in cold water, they actually will increase their memory for that thing that they were doing. It's kind of weird, but it works. So there's a biological process going on that this explains these things. And that's important to know. Study the brain. It's part of your body, just like your heart and everything else is. I love you.